Alright guys, let's make this histogram. Alright, so I'm going to do this using the steps that I know. The way that the steps, the description or the steps that Dr. Guy used are pretty much the same. It's just slightly different in the order, but this way seems to work better for me. So here we go. Select, don't copy. Select, remember use the fat, the fat plus, and select our frequency column. All right, and then go up to the ribbon up here and click on Insert Column. You want a two-dimensional column. Essentially what a histogram is just a bar chart where each of the bars is the length of our frequency here. And basically, what's happening is that the ages 19, 20, 21, 22, those four ages, there are 552 people who fit in that group or that class. All right, and so this bar for that particular class is 552 long, and there's our scale over here. Now, Excel does this nice and quick, and it's really pretty, except that none of this has any labels or any meaning, so we need to go in and fix all of that. Here's the way to do it. First of all, let's fix this bottom part right here. We don't want group 1, group 2, group 3. We want to actually say 15 through 18, 19 through 22. And we also want to change this from just some random series to what the data actually means. So, somewhere up in here and where it says chart area, right click. Whoops, you may have to move it around until you get the actual, there we go. You want this chart to show up. So I don't know exactly where that has to be, but move the move your cursor around until it finally shows up. And you right click and click on Select Data. Okay. All right, so there's two things we're going to change here. The chart data is fine. We got that going, no problem. We want to fix our horizontal axis labels, which we want to change from 1, 2, 3, 4 to actually our upper and lower limits. And we want to change this name right here from series to what it actually is. So let's do our horizontal axis, our x-axis. Let's click on Edit. And what we want to do is change this to actually reflect this data. So notice what I'm doing. I clicked and selected. Okay, I'm holding down the left key, the left mouse button, and selecting let go. And notice that it automatically changed. Click on OK over here. You may need to pause and rewind on this. Legend entries. Okay, so back over here, let me move this. You can always click, hold, and drag your windows if it's in your way. So right here where it says Series 1, we want to edit this. So click on Edit. And let's call it, you can type whatever you want to right there. Let's call it gold medals 1 by age, something like that. Okay. You can also, if you notice that it would have allowed you to put in a cell, you could have put like A1 right here where this name is, and if you change the name, it would automatically change the name on the chart. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. All right, so far so good. So click on OK. Now, I don't know about you, but it would be nice to have a label across here saying that these are the ages and a label across here for a title for our axes that says this is the number of medals. So go up to Chart Tools and click on Layout, and we want to do Axis Titles. Okay, so click on Axis Titles, Primary Horizontal. We want to do Title below, and then there's more options if you want to play around with this. Please feel free to play. This is just a text box that comes up. And so, just type in there just like you would in a Word document. We'll just type ages, and that's simple enough. Whoops, sorry. And then just click out of that. And you can also notice that it will allow you to move it around. So again, click on your chart so that the ribbon comes up with Chart Tools. Axis Titles, let's do the vertical. And I'm going to do it rotated, which means that it's sideways. And you can choose different versions of this. It's just a little harder to read. So select all of that and then do number of gold medals 1. Okay, whoops, darn it, I keep hitting enter and you just have to click outside. Okay, so number of gold medals won, gold medals won by age. Now, by the way, I put this histogram in the same sheet as my data was. And if you go back and look at his example, notice that histogram was in a completely different page. Okay, and you can just copy your data here if you want, or just put the histogram right here. It really doesn't make any difference. It truly doesn't. You can put the charts wherever you want to put the charts. All right, next video, the extra credit if you want to do that.